I assume this is just going to be about 15-20 minutes because of the fact that there's ending credits. Since it's more just backup. So let's go ahead and make sure that y'all can hear me. I hope. Good. And let's finish this chapter out.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream.
Oh.
And yet, it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer.
Yeah.
This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls. The night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
All right, let's see if we can find out what happened that night.
I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Right, so something turned it off for us.
Alice? Alice!
That's even weirder.
I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Right. So now we're seeing what's happening after the dive-in.
Blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Interesting.
Alice!
Jagger
But we know better, didn't we?
So she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yeah, that's not the
The
truth.
dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Uh-huh. Because that's gonna happen.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
Wow, you're an a-hole. But you are the darkness, apparently.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush.
That felt Darth Vader-y.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Yeah, no, it
She had
won't.
Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
She sees me, doesn't she? Yep.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now.
But you must have wrote
Dark.
other things into it.
A week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful.
Of course.
I was saving Alice.
But then Tom
Even with
came.
the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
Well, that's good.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I bet. So he never finished the manuscript then.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast.
Explains the accident.
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him
I
even
bet.
deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Yeah, until that happened.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault. and you're gonna pay
You and the
for it.
names. Ah, yes, The Poet and the Muse by the old gods of Asgard, or Poets of the Fall. And again, I love the poets. I especially, in case this doesn't get flagged or muted, this is another why I like it, because it actually is part of the story. The Tom the poet and his muse, beautiful. You know, ironically, as much as I like songs with lyrics, my favorite part is actually the guitar solo that happens halfway through this. With fear.
Scariest Chuck E. Cheese video ever.
Sweet shape destiny. This place. There it is. I love that. Free. Must reach his cabin key. Destiny. Reach his cabin key. Find the lady of the night and man die. That's how you shape destiny. All right, awesome. Episode 5 is going to be a long one. I'll explain that in just a sec once we stop it.
Previously on Alan Wake.
All right, so we have Perchance to Dream. Oh, so that's what happened.
Under the
All right, nope.
the dark presence. I
Nope.
wrote a horror story that is coming true.
Thank you. Yes. All right, so here's an interesting problem. The next achievement involves us going from point A of the first half of the chapter to the second half without dying, reloading. So I can technically quit as long as I, go to the main menu. But we may do one continuous stream. I don't know. We'll see. But that'll be for next time. So until then, remember, I'm in trouble.